And a very good Wednesday to you. I'm CNY Central First Alert meteorologist Matt Stevens. Got our almanac numbers popped up for you now. 36 degrees is what's considered a normal high temperature this time of the year, and we've already made it into the low 50s. That is impressive stuff by this time of the year standards. It's not necessarily record-breaking stuff. 66 degrees is a record set back in 1981, but impressive nonetheless. Our low temperature is typically 19 degrees this time of the year. -4 is the record set back in 1918. That one stays safe. So 19 degrees is normal. We were well above that, of course, this morning. We're going to be pretty decently above that again tonight. I'll show that to you in my 7-day forecast in just a moment. Our sunrise 6:53 this morning. Our sunset 5:44. Yesterday, officially a trace of rain at the Syracuse Hancock Airport and a trace of snow as well. That leaves us sneaking up darn close to 5 feet below normal snowfall-wise for this time of the snowfall season. That 37.1 inches of snow for the snowfall season. All right, here's a daycast to get you on through the rest of today. It's going to be breezy through the rest of today. We'll hit a high of 52 probably early on this afternoon. Lower 50s probably a safe way of saying it. And then our temperature is going to start to take a little bit of a hit as we get some precipitation in there. Had to drop the P term. This is going to be mainly cold rain, but by late this afternoon and then especially into this evening and overnight tonight, that batch of rain is going to start to mix with some wet snow, may even change over to all snow late tonight and into first thing tomorrow morning before it finally tapers off around first thing tomorrow morning. So here's how we're going to do it. This is our futurecast, picked up at the middle of today. A bit of a questionable forecast when you take into account the different precipitation types that we could be talking about. Of course, this would be a lot easier if central New York, or in general our larger, greater Syracuse area, viewing area, was a flat surface, but it's not. We have topographical differences across much of the viewing area. We have large elevation changes, and as a result of that, we have a plethora of precipitation types that are possible when we're dancing that rain-snow line, like I'm suspecting we're going to be this evening, tonight, and then again tomorrow night into early Friday morning. We'll get to that in just a moment. So hour by hour through this evening, periods of rain mixing with and changing over to wet snow. I think we do see some accumulations. We'll talk accumulations in just a moment. This tapers off early tomorrow morning, lingering as some flurries and maybe a light snow shower or two off the east end of Lake Ontario initially, then a few breaks of sun trying to develop, but then more uncertainty as a new wave of energy arrives tomorrow evening into tomorrow night. Again, a rain-snow mixture appears likely as we'll be dancing that rain-snow line. And then early Friday morning, we're going to have a cold front that moves through, and that'll make a much more definitive switch over precipitation type-wise to snowfall. Here's my hour-by-hour forecast. Through the rest of today, showers developing, not going to even rule out an isolated rumble of thunder either. We're breezy, 52 our high, simmers back down to the mid-40s as the rain showers start to redevelop and become more widespread across the viewing area mid-afternoon and into the rest of this afternoon. Hour by hour through this evening, periods of rain and wet snow mixing together. Travel will be sloppy at times, especially on surfaces that have a tendency to freeze up quicker. For example, overpasses. Take it easy on any of those tonight into first thing tomorrow morning. I think most of this changes over to mainly snow late tonight as our temperature drops down to about 31. So watch out. There will be tricky travel to contend with late tonight and especially first thing tomorrow morning. Here's my rough estimate on the forecast. Locally higher amounts always possible. We'll call it a trace to 2 inches tonight in the light blue shading. Deep blue shading, 2 to 4 inches of snow possible. Again, locally higher amounts are always possible. Here's my 7-day forecast. We're breezy on Wednesday, 52 degrees through the rest of today, then falling off probably to the mid-40s. 31 degrees tonight. Thursday, we're turning windy as those periods of rain start to mix in here late Thursday, and we turn colder. Turn the day Friday.